Yes, what's going on? This is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray, your intuition's mouthpiece. When that monkey mind wants to take over, gotta take it back. Now's the time too. We right now, this evening is the super moon, uh, super new moon in Gemini. So right now is a time that you definitely want to be careful about what you're saying, what you're speaking, and what you're believing, because it's going this evening is a powerful gateway. So this is the time to actually set the intentions of what you want. Okay, let's stop focusing on what we don't want. Also, for those of you who've been involved in the miracle project, little mini miracle project that we got going on here, we just started. If you want details on that, there's a link to the video in the description box. But I wanted to give a tip because I have been already sensing a lot of resistance to some of these petitions and intentions. So I wanted to just give a quick tip also. Um, Whenever you want to fulfill something that I have found that works very well, in my imagination, of course, you have to somehow visualize it and get all your senses involved as well. But in your imagination, you want to go not to the point where your intention exactly is fulfilled as far as the moment it's fulfilled, or the petition is the moment it's fulfilled, because usually there's a feeling of elation when something like that happens. Okay, now I'm going to tell you off the bat, that feeling of elation is not normal. It feels good, but it's not normal. It's abnormal. Okay, that's why it's elation. So what you want to do is, in your mind's eye, is project to a time maybe about 2 weeks after your intention or petition has been fulfilled, to whereas it's normal. Just like when you buy a new car, clothes, whatever. At first, it's almost like when you was a kid and you got a new toy, you know, and then what? A couple days later, that toy's on the ground. But the point is, you want to get it as normal as possible, because that way there's the least amount of resistance, because it's normal. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that shit got fulfilled. Yeah, you want to be there. So, anyways, this is for Aries. Um, Aries for June 1st to June 15th. You gotta forgive me. I had a very terrible night last night, and I didn't get much sleep. So yeah, so let's kind of get into this and see what's going on. This is, like I said, it's a general reading. General readings are general. So whether your sign is Aries, your sun sign is Aries, or your moon, or whatever it is that's relevant to you, that's in Aries, that plays a very dominant part in your life, listen up. This is for you. If you found this video, or if it found you, there are no accidents. So let's get into this. Okay, Aries, show me what's going on for Aries. June 1st to the 15th, 2017. Show me what's going on with Aries. Show me the truth and nothing but the truth. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, okay. Un momento. All right. So, one of the first things I'm seeing here is that just popped into my consciousness, uh, is some of you Aries are going to have some major or legal problems going on here. I feel like there's a little shitty judge in your future, and he's not too favorable. Okay, so um, that's definitely something. That's the first thing that popped in right now. Um, and I don't mean to keep sounding cliche, but I know it's like the different signs is it's at different times it's different signs. You know what I mean? But also some of you Aries look to be having there's a problem with well, some of you Aries are going to have a problem with your child's dad. Okay, your child's dad is gonna start acting up, or it may also be because of maybe something that that you have done in some way or form. But maybe you guys, I think you guys have been having some back and forth issues. That's what seems to be going on. So it's kind of like you guys take turns, kind of just fucking with each other. And well, it's his turn. It looks like he's going to take a turn now. So that's also coming through very, very strong. Very, very strong. And I would like to warn at least some of you Aries out there that he's very pissed, okay? And if you're not careful, this type of situation could escalate very much, okay? So we want to try and be cool. We want to be calm. I know that's kind of hard for you Aries. I'm talking to Aries. But let me see here. Show me what's going on with this 12. Show me what is going on with this. What is it? And one more. Yeah, there's a lot of emotion here with this king. A lot of emotion. I got a 7 and a 6 of the cups. And yes, I'm using these damn Spanish cards for this one. I'm gonna be switching through. I got my little decks here, but this was the card that came up, and so he's upside down. Yeah, so um, and you know what? For some of you in dealing with this, and once again, as I've said before, I switch different perspectives because this is a general reading. So and for some of you Aries that are fathers, this also just kind of came up. Breaking news for you, okay? Um, whatever this situation is that you got involving your child's mother or your children's mothers, depending. Um, it looks shitty at first, but you're actually going to be able to kind of heal some things as far as what's going on within you that is affecting and creating a certain quality of relationship that you have with your children's mother. So it is going to come back to you. I'm not saying that they're not assholes or whatever, but I'm just saying there's always a two. It's always two parts, you know. So that's definitely something that's also coming through. Um, towards like a couple days after the first, you Aries are going to be in full Aries form, arguing like a motherfucker with somebody, having it out. And for some of you, that's going to be more with this king. He's going to kind of set the pace for the beginning of the month. And I like to begin my month in a cool way. I don't like bullshit. Um, but y'all seem to have some bullshit. And another clarification on this five. Give me a clarification on this five. What's up with this? Oh, excuse me. I'm kind of like, ugh. Okay, so that's it. Somebody asked me, "How do you know it's a playing card? How do you know what's whatever?" I mark them. I designate. You know. Okay, and then look what we pull out again. Mm. But it's seven of clubs, right side up. So some of you are going to get some really fucking good advice from somebody. Someone's going to come in and actually help you with this because it seems to me, and what's coming through for me, is that you are going to be There's a lot of hostile communications going on. Maybe you kind of going at it with everybody right now. Um, and a disgruntled baby's mother or father is enough to can set you off on the wrong foot with everybody. So yeah, you want to be very careful though. You want to be very careful though, Aries, as far as how you're communicating. I know sometimes you just and just kind of tongue whip somebody, and not in a favorable way that we would all enjoy. But you might be setting yourself up and burning some bridges by way of some routes that you're going to need to go back through somehow. So you want to just be mindful of how you're speaking with people. Okay, that's definitely coming through also. Um, Ending out that like first week of June, and you see that we got the three of coins here. So we have some money worries going on. A lot of worrying about money. What else is happening with that? A lot of worrying about money. A lot of worrying about things that are most important to you, that you value. Okay? What else is there with this three? And then we have this again, coming up again. That Seven of Cups. A lot of times our emotions around something that we value, they get so invested in what we value that's when we can start experiencing a lot of problems too. Especially when we want to take things in a certain direction. Um, when we start experiencing that resistance, that's always the time, and that's when these sevens keep popping up too. You know, when you really must go within, and whether you got to take 5, 10 minutes out and really just like um, ask yourself some questions, some good questions though, because what's happening right now is like you're getting a traffic jam of emotions and stuff. Emotion, energy, and motion. That's the fuel. That's like the jet fuel for everything. So if your emotions are fucked up, it's going to manifest also in the physical realm as some fucked up shit. So whatever this is that you've been worried about, maybe yeah, some of you Aries right now, you're scared to lose right now. You're scared to lose. And what that almost is doing, and I'm just saying, is it's almost guaranteed you're going to lose. You'd be surprised when you see it. It's at times like this, you got to take a vacation to Fuckingville. Sometimes you just got to surrender it up, and just say, fuck it. Whatever it's going to be, it's going to be. And you will be surprised a lot of times how many times shit will, oops, sorry about that. How many times shit will work out, or a doorway will open, or you'll get an idea about something that may have always been there. You just weren't able to see it because your emotions had you blinded. You know what I'm saying? So the second week, we have this, we got this Seven of Swords, okay? And some of you Aries are going to be having some what could best be described as some trippy spiritual experiences here in June, okay? Um, and you may not be able to explain them or whatnot, but after you experience these things or these incidences or whatever it is that you're going to, that you may, some of you are going to experience, that's the time to sit back and reflect. That's when you can even just ask whatever your higher power, whatever you want to call it, to reveal to you some information about it. Then things start making more sense. Um, Also, some of you right now are in a job and you're already like, you know what, this is not the job for me. You're going to actually have a lot more clarification about that um, during the second week of June. You're going to just be like, hey, you know what? Because sometimes you have to, man. Sometimes the place of employment that you're at, it did its job for a season, but now that season has run its course, and you need to do a moving. You need to do something somewhere else. We're not in the 1940s and 50s where it's like they were banged over the head back then. Get a good job and just stick with it until you die. Like no. No, no, no. Okay. And you know what? Some of you guys are going to be moving or traveling in the second week, like a long travel, a long trip. You guys got these two eights here, and they are right side up. So, wow. Okay. And you know what? A lot of you Aries during the second week are going to kind of come into this. You're going to like have this aha moment in a way where your mental prowess is going to be on fleek, as the kids say. And your communication also. I just see you kind of being a beast right now with this second week, being able to project your words and intentions into like people's heads and shit like that. The communication is really going to be on hit, but definitely I'm seeing travel here though for a lot of you Aries. Long trips, some work related trips here. And another thing that's also coming through is the power to overcome health challenges and work challenges also at the end of this month for a lot of you Aries. Let me see here. Give me just a little bit more clarification on this. This Eight of Swords. This Eight of Swords, give me some clarification here. All right. Look at this shit. Three eights in a row. Upside. Y'all are kicking ass on the second week. you know? Um, See, because I think some of y'all are going to take my advice because that first week, concerns about the money, worrying about that, but when you just fucking let it go, it's going to be what it's going to be. You know? Yes, you should take action when you can take action, but to sit around and worry about something that may or may not come true or be the result of something, sometimes you Aries, like all of us though, not just you Aries, but we could be our own worst enemies. So, wow, three eights, that is like phenomenal. That's very, very good, actually, Aries. So you're doing very, very good. Dan, we're at 18 minutes here. Um, My name is Shango Ray. We're gonna wrap this up. I will be back though for a show, and we're gonna be giving you the second half of June. So I hope that you got some of this information, that it's served you to your highest good. There ain't no hope about it. I gotta get that word out of my vocabulary because it's a weak word. Okay, it's my intention that this information serves you for your highest good. Look also in the description box. You can find out how to contact me for your own personal consultation, um, as well as also the limited edition email readings as well. This is Shango Ray. Peace and blessings, and I look forward to seeing you again. Okay, Aries? Congratulations to Aries. I'm just going to do it beforehand. Congratulations. All right? Peace.